Like we said, our major talking point today is on the Super Eagles. And like we told you, Super Eagles are already in preparation for that match against Sao Tomé and Principe. Our reporter was there, of course, and we put together this package on the Super Eagles getting prepared for Sao Tomé and Principe. Take a listen.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria are taking their final round of AFCON qualifiers seriously, following intense training at the practice pitch of the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. Earlier, at the team's camp, some key players were optimistic of a fine outing on Sunday.
We are really serious about this game, and we beat them 10-0 in Morocco, and of course we go back to look at their mistakes and check one or two things and bring in new players also, which we don't know anything about. So this game is as important as every other game, just like the one we played against Sierra Leone. So we are ready, the team is ready to give our all to make sure we win this game and end the qualifying on a high note.
It's a must win for us. We're going to take the game serious because we have to keep winning the games we have at hand at this moment. I can remember the last time we won a home game in Nigeria, so I think winning this game will bring our fans a little bit closer to us because I think they are far away from us this time around. Beating Sao Tomé here in Uyo, I think it will give us privilege to focus in qualifying for the World Cup also.
George Finidi even goes beyond the Sunday's clash into believing that Nigeria can go one better by winning their fourth AFCON title in Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, every country wants to win the AFCON before the AFCON, you know. But when you get there, it all depends how you start the tournament. If you start well and the confidence builds up, that will take you even further, you know. So our aim is to win it, but yeah, you never know what can happen, you know. So we'll go there with the mentality, with the mindset to win it. The first mission for the AFCON is to win it.
Nigeria have already qualified for the tournament with 12 points from 5 games. Still, if they slip up against Sao Tomé, they could be toppled at the summit by Guinea-Bissau, who take on Sierra Leone in the final fixture. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Uyo.
All right, now still talking about Uyo. Toyosi Afolayan is not in the studio because he is live at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo. And we're getting straight to him now. Hello, Toyosi. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Mike. Good morning. Good morning to the viewers.
I see as you fresh. Uyo breeze is really, it's really showing on your body. How many? When last I see you?
Not like Uyo is the,
your cheeks don't they fat too. Just one day in Uyo, and you're already fresh like this. Talk to us, Toyosi. How was it getting there to Uyo? How's your journey to Uyo? Talk to us about that first of all.
Yeah, my journey was not stressful. You know, I went by air, and you know, it was a seamless one where I got to the airport and then it was on time. Oh, and then I still had time to, you know, meet up with the Super Eagles Media Palace.
All right, wonderful. Now you are right there in the main bowl of the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, where the Super Eagles will be taking on Sao Tomé tomorrow. You were there at the Media Palace. Talk to us about what went down at the Media Palace and what we are to expect from the Super Eagles in the match tomorrow.
Well, as I was listening to the show in the background, I heard some interviews that was done because I was here, and then where Osimhen was saying that they are craving for a win. You know, they won't definitely, underrate Sao Tomé and Principe. The last time they played was a 10-0 victory in Morocco. Remember, this Sao Tomé have a very good pitch. So coming to play in this Godswill Akpabio Stadium that is rated one of the best in Africa, I think they should be scared. They should be scared of the force that Nigeria is. And what happened yesterday, we had time to speak with some players like Chukwueze, you know, Adebayo, Adeleye, and even Francis as well. A lot of them, the coach that we need to judge, he was around. And then from the Media Palace, in the came for the training, so we had time to, you know, do some exclusives. I spoke with Jordan Tonaga, one of the new boys. He said he doesn't know how to defend Victor Osimhen. You know, he played against Robert Lewandowski and Eden Haaland in the Bundesliga. That is Jordan. He formerly played for Hertha Berlin, but now he's playing for KRC Genk in Belgium. He was saying he doesn't know how to defend Victor Osimhen. He's very fast. is tall. What don't you want in a striker? I mean, what do you want in a striker that you don't have in Victor Osimhen? That shows that this man is very, very good, and Sao Tome should be worried.
Okay, so from what you saw from the team here, the debate that has been trending on social media is that we should use more local-based players. We invited only one player, which you confirmed to me from Eyimba, right? So it seems so we don't have local-based players in camp. But now the talk now is that we should use the players on the fringes of the teams, players like Gift Orban, players like Victor Boniface, players, players like Tyrone Eboyi, players Toruna Riga, the guy you just mentioned, players who don't normally play. That do you think, from what you saw, do you think that these players on the fringe would have a chance today, maybe to even start the match? Because the talk is that Victor Osimhen shouldn't even start the match, that he should be on the bench. What are your thoughts about this? From what you've seen, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow with our starting?
Well, the game is actually tomorrow, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, and for those in Uyo that want to come watch, the game is free. The governor supposedly has bought the ticket for the game, and this is his first game in charge. I mean, of being the governor. Was played under Emmanuel Udom before, so this time around the gate has been open for free. People should come and see the game. And for the game tomorrow, what I've seen in training, Jose Pesero had a very different team. Like he played 11 against 11, where he played 4-4-2 with Victor Osimhen and Tawa Woni up front. Before when he was invited, it should have been Terry Murphy. Yes. Against Sao Tome, we played 4-4-2 also. Terry Murphy up front with Victor Osimhen. In the last game also, Terry Murphy with Victor Osimhen. So this time around, it is Victor Osimhen and Taiwo Awoniyi who looks like they are going to be steering their attack. And let us also note that the local boys, that is the home base, they have not been in action except from the ones playing CAF Confederations Cup and Champions League, where they have not really done well. Jose Pesero said something. Mike, Jose Pesero said something. He said that him calling these boys is not just calling them because they need to play a dead rubber game. He wants to test new legs ahead of the AFCON 2024. And for home-based players, they will have their chance to, impress Pesero when they begin their own campaign, because he is the new coach of the home-based Eagles also.
All right. Okay. So now you are in the stadium. Let's talk about the facilities there. It is said that the Godswill Akpabio Stadium is our best stadium in the country, as it were, when it comes to maintenance. Let's get to see the pitch and the chairs, the facility. Do you think that stadium is okay? Is it good now? Is it better now? Am I quite audible? Can you hear me now? Is it better?
I can't hear you so well. Like there's something playing on the ground or something.
Okay. Do you think maybe the network in Uyo is, because our network is okay. It's Uyo network that is like that.
All right. I can hear you better.
It's better now. Aha. Yeah, Uyo is giving there. All right, so we're talking about this facilities there, the stadium. You are there, right there at the stadium. Let's look at the seats. Let's take a look at the pitch also. Do you think that that stadium is up to standard? When I'm talking about FIFA international standards, not just on a CAF level. People have spoken about how that stadium is our best stadium. From what you see there on ground, how are the facilities at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium?
Well, the facilities, are very, very nice, to be honest. Yeah, I'm standing up now. I'm going to change my camera for you to see how the pitch looks like.
All right.
It looks like one of those top grounds in the English Premier League. Look at how beautiful. There's a lush green grass over here. Very, very beautiful. The groundsmen have come this morning to do some maintenance, and it is something joyful to see. And even the media guys are already here to, set up. Look, you can see the man with the long microphone over there. They are setting up ahead of tomorrow. Look at the board. Normally, we should have electronics there, the electronic ones, but we do not have here in Nigeria currently. So we're going to be seeing where they're going to be displaying super sport, the likes of Akwa Ibom State Government, AFCON qualifiers, that kind of board, they are almost done setting it. And then we have the screen over the very top, the black one, if you can see. And then I'm going to look at this also. Yeah, a black screen there. It's a 36,000, it's a 30,000 capacity. Very, very beautiful. You come here, and then I'm going to turn back. Just look at this place here. The stadium, very, very good. The seats are very, very good also. Not spoiled unlike some other stadiums I've been to over here in Nigeria. So everything is fine, to be honest. In training yesterday, when I saw the boys playing on this pitch, I was like, if South Tomé do not take care, they might take 15, because the pitch enabled them to shoot from whatever angle they wanted. It's wide enough. The balls are rolling very, very well. And then this evening also, they will be training by 5 p.m. and then we're going to see how much of Peseiro wants to, utilize his team tomorrow after evening. Yeah.
All right. Of course, in the last match, it was a 10-0 win for Nigeria up against Sao Tome. But information reaching us has it that the Sao Tome team is purely of foreign-based squad. They don't have any local-based player in the team. And when the coach was asked about that decision, the coach said that he was also going to use this match in preparation for 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Sao Tome are looking ahead. We beat them 10-0 in Morocco, a neutral ground when we played them last time. What kind of results would you be expecting tomorrow, Toyosi? Can we expect any results in double figures? So Nigerians are saying that we beat them 10-0 away, we should beat them 20 at home. What are your thoughts about that? Do you think that we can hit double figures? How far do you think we can go with the number of goals we can score today against tomorrow against Sao Tome?
Well, we can actually achieve, if we calm down and play the normal ball we're supposed to play, we can achieve another 10, because Sao Tome are even in town with just 15 players. A non-professional team would not even come to an away game with 15 players. It shows how much they have given up on playing this game. Sao Tome cannot play at the 2026 World Cup. Even if World Cup qualifiers, they might not go beyond the first round. Do you understand? So now I feel like it would be scandalous for Nigeria not to score at least 5 against these guys. They are saying their players are foreign-based. But if you're going to look at it, foreign-based can be a player playing in Egypt, can be a Sao Tome player playing in Nigeria, can be a Sao Tome player playing in Zimbabwean league. Do you understand? So I feel it's more like the quality. Yeah, quality is not even enough to beat a Nigerian club side. Yeah, in the MPFL. So I think Nigeria should be expecting at least a 5-0 at least. Even if we're complacent, like we're missing chances, we should be expecting nothing less than a 5-0 win.
One problem with our national team has always been that we have these players playing in Europe, they play good football, they pass the ball on the ground, but once they come into the national team, they start giving us African football. People are putting Route 1 football.
Yeah, I actually understand your mind.
Look.
This time around, if you look at the under-house Peseiro, we've not played the normal African football. If you're going to look at it, we've not played normal. We have played tiki-taka, except when the pitches have denied us. If we see a very good pitch, we play free-flowing football. I can tell you for a fact. Tomorrow will tell you how much the Super good, how good the Super Eagles are, because this pitch is something they have been clamoring for a very long time. And as it is now, it is the only standard pitch in Nigeria that the Super Eagles of Nigeria can enjoy, except maybe they rejig what they have at the Abuja Stadium. The Abuja Stadium has the edifice, just like this stadium. But when it comes to the pitch maintenance, no, they are not at the same level. This stadium has once hosted the CAF Confederations Cup, the final, the Orlando Pirates versus RS Berkane back in 2022. So, we also want to see the Super Eagles flourish, but it only comes with one condition. Can they do it on a rough pitch? No. But when they get a very good pitch, they'll do well, definitely.
All right. Toyosi, your final thoughts on everything happening there. You are going to be there in Uyo for the match tomorrow. What are your final thoughts? What would you like to say to the viewers? What are the expectations? A number of people have expectations of our senior national team. What are your own expectations, and what are your final words to the fans, of course, and Nigerians in general out there concerning the game tomorrow against Sao Tome and Principe?
Yeah, for me, I want to see the new boys come in. I want to see Victor Osimhen score goals, because he's currently the leading goal scorer of the AFCON qualifiers. Like in 2021, they won for 2021. He won the highest goal scorer award, that is for qualifying series. And then unfortunately he couldn't go due to the injuries sustained that made him start wearing mask on his face. But this time around, Osimhen has 7 goals. The closest person is Sadio Mane with 6 goals. But Sadio Mane is not playing with Senegal this time around. The Senegalese team, the Senegalese coach opted to, bring second-base players to play this qualification fixture, and this is the last window. So Osimhen scoring 2 goals at least will guarantee him winning the qualifying series Golden Boot for back-to-back. That's 2021 and 2023. So that would be a very good one. And then I want to see how the new boys will get integrated. We've been hearing the Toban in the Europa Conference League, in the Europa League, in the Belgian League. Let us see what he can do. Although I saw him in training yesterday, he was electric. He could play the right wing, he could play the left wing, and he could play center forward. A very, very good guy. So I want to see the new boys play tomorrow, and let us cap Jordan Tonaga. Tonaga could come out tomorrow and then say he doesn't probably want to play for Nigeria again if Germany calls him. But let us cap Jordan Tonaga tomorrow, and definitely tomorrow will be very, very jam-packed in the stadium. The stadium will go filled. People want to see their stars. Because even the police had very much job to be yesterday protecting the Super Eagles players. So I just believe Nigeria will come out victorious tomorrow. Let us see the new boys. The boys returning like Ola, Tyrone Eboyi. But everybody cannot play. The goalkeepers, there's only one goalkeeper that can play, definitely. So we're expecting a very beautiful game. And for the fans, if you're in Uyo and you can hear you're watching us, just come out to watch your team tomorrow. It's free. All has been paid for you, definitely. So come and watch the game. And if you're watching at home, just do what to support the Super Eagles online, and even on your whatever you're watching the Super Eagles from, do what to support, because you're going to enjoy free-flowing football tomorrow. I assure you.
You assure us now you go play the match.
Yeah, from what I've seen,
Shane, are you go pitch play the match? You assure us. If they don't play free-flowing football, when you come back from Lagos, from Uyo, now you go buy fish for us for here. Yeah, sure.
No wala. All right,
thank you so much. It was great talking to you right there in Uyo. Enjoy the rest of your stay and, of course, the match tomorrow as the Super Eagles take on Sao Tomé. All right. Okay, so yeah, that was Toyosi, and we had quite a lengthy discussion with him there about the match going on in Sao Tomé. In Uyo against Sao Tomé. You can call in and talk to us. Let me take a number. We have quite a number. The messages have been coming in, so let's take quite a number of them here. You didn't drop your name here. Hello, Mr. Mike. I'm actually surprised about Neymar penalty, but what we can, he's getting old. Age they affect penalty, and the Super Eagles team to beat Sao Tomé. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, all right. Mubarak from Jankara says Messi for the Ballon d'Or definitely, and for the Super Eagles I'm rooting for Boniface and Victor Osimhen. All right, thank you very much. Ojo Onui from Matogun, Ogun State says we should use our home-based players today. Only one home-based player was invited from Eyimba, so the MPFL is not in session. So the players are not even training, apart from the ones who had to contest at the CAF Champions League and also, of course, the Confederations Cup, which they've been knocked out, by the way. Eyimba have already been knocked out from the Champions League. So really, they are not training, they are not playing. So it might just that would even stand against them. Their chances were slim, but this will even make their chances slimmer. Okay, this is from. Let's see. Let's take some of this now. Please, whenever you do, I would ignore the messages that don't have names because I would need to give you acknowledgement, yeah? So whenever you're giving a message, please put in your name. Of course, a number of people are still rooting for Lionel Messi to win the Ballon d'Or. Wisdom Akpegi from Benue State says he's 100% sure that Messi is going to win the Ballon d'Or. Atamaruni in Agege says Lionel Messi is what it. He at last won the World Cup. It's Rahman. Rahman says Haaland deserves the Ballon d'Or. Tajuddin says the Ballon d'Or 2023 should go to Messi. Okay, all right. He gave his reasons there, but quite lengthy, too much to read there. Good morning, Mr. Mike. Messi will be the best player in the world. Haaland should perform magic the way he did last season for Man City. This is Abinibi. Okay, Olayewaju from Agege is the one who dropped this message there. Okay, good morning. I expect Nigeria to start Osimhen. Let's see Victor, Taiwan, Orban play tomorrow. We expect nothing less than 4-0 in favor of Nigeria. Peter from Ikotun, Lagos. 4-0 for Nigeria. That's quite a good one there. We have a call. Hello, good morning. All right, we lost that call. Sorry about that. If you want to call in and share your thoughts, 0902-416-3440, 0810-764-1679. Those are the numbers to call in. Okay, a number of people here are still voting in for Messi. That's quite a cool one. Yeah, we're moving on to we're really focusing on the Super Eagles now. This is Akinola. Akinola says I think Messi has the edge of winning the Ballon d'Or. He goes on to explain why. He says good luck to the best team in the world, Nigeria. Which world? Which one? He says, I wish my Idon Osimhen to score more goals tomorrow. Osimhen for Africa best. Okay. All right. Haaland is winning it. Patrick from Ilogbota. Okay. Samuel from Ogun State says, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Samuel. Okay. Haaland deserves it, but we all know it to be given to Messi. No long cap. John from Okwoba. Says Haaland deserves it, but we know it will be given to Messi. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way also. Farouk says, I expect Super Eagles should win this coming from AFCON. Of course, we're going to be the question should be how many goals. I would say that we'll not get up to that 10 that we spoke about, but yes, definitely they are going to win 8. I wish Super Eagles all the best today in DBC from Lagos. All right, the crown should be given to whose head is fit for it. You didn't give your name. Moses James from Abuja says Haaland won all the top European trophies you can think of, and also the UEFA Best Player of the Year award. Erling Haaland surely deserves it. A number of people think so. Moses James from Abuja is the one who dropped that. A Nigeria game tomorrow, no doubt, a must win for us. At least more than 3 goals from the boys. This is Michael. Michael is sending in that message from Luth. Okay, Joseph from Lagos says Messi winning the World Cup alone guarantees that Ballon d'Or to him. No more debate. Okay, a number of people are still going on about Messi. We do have a call. Hello.
Yeah, I'm Jafet from Jos.
Jafet from Jos. Hello. Go ahead. Talk to us. You are on live.
What? From my thought is that Messi is going to win that Ballon d'Or, because I think Messi is going to win the Ballon d'Or.
But Haaland really won a lot, man. This season, Haaland was almost untouchable. Don't you think that Haaland has a shouting?
Starboy, Messi, Starboy. I think Messi is going to win that Ballon d'Or.
All right, thank you. I understand where you're coming from there. He says Starboy Messi. I think Messi is going to win it. Well, quite a number of people have been talking about Messi to win that Ballon d'Or. Now we'll get on to this, but let's take a look at some of the fixtures that will be happening in the African continent this weekend. There are quite some fixtures that will happen today, Saturday, and then some other ones will happen tomorrow in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifying. I know Senegal is going to be on today. Egypt won yesterday 1-0. Let's take a look at the fixtures for today. Malawi will take on Guinea. Mozambique will take on Benin Republic. Ivory Coast will take on Lesotho. Comoros will take on Zambia. DR Congo will take on Sudan. Mauritania will take on Gabon. Morocco will take on Liberia. And like I mentioned earlier, Senegal is going to take on Rwanda. Of course, that will be all today in AFCON. Yeah, that will be all today in AFCON. So that's the list of fixtures that will go on in AFCON today. And then, of course, those fixtures will continue even into tomorrow, where the Super Eagles are going to take on Sao Tomé and Principe, like we had mentioned much earlier. Yeah, let's see some of those fixtures like I had mentioned for today. That's the one that we took earlier on. For today, let's take a look at the ones for tomorrow. For tomorrow, of course, the Super Eagles are going to be the main draw. The main talking point there is going to be the Super Eagles, who, of course, will be taking on Sao Tomé and Principe in the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium right there in Uyo. And we hope that they're going to do us proud. Like I said, a number of us should not expect up to that 10 goals. You know, go easy. You know, go come that way. Right? You know, go come that way. It's not going to be easy. Let's still take some messages here that we have on WhatsApp. This is... Joseph says, let Messi just leave it for Haaland, Joe. Okay, we're going in between throughout, of course, all that we had to talk about. Emmanuel Adebayo. Emmanuel says Nigeria versus Sao Tome should be a mixture of old players with new. Given the Ballon d'Or to Messi based on World Cup will be total sentiment. Emmanuel Adebayo. Emmanuel, of course, is calling in from Ikeja, Lagos. Now, if you call the WhatsApp number or you video call it, we'll block your number. And that'll be here. You'll not be able to send a message. For those of you that call it, we block your number. It's happening now. So if you call, your number is already blocked. Don't just try it, right? Okay, but please, WhatsApp is just for messages, not for calls, not for video calls, not for audio calls, just for messages. If you want to call, there are phone numbers which will show you across the screen there to get your message across. That's it, 0902-416-3440 and 0810-764-1679. Those are the numbers that call if you want to get in straight into the studio. Now, Abu Olomi says from Ayutthaya says, my prediction is Nigeria 5, Sao Tome 0. I am sure. Okay. 5-0 there. If you stake it at the 2 enters, you can go and talk to Abu Olomi and give him his tithe. Okay, Abdullah says, I want Messi to win the Ballon d'Or. Samuel from Okute, Messi Ballon d'Or. And this is Evans from Kaduna is also out there for Messi. So, yes, we have a lot of people more additional. From Ikpaja says Messi all the way. Okay, and then this is 5 goals. This is second, 5 goals to nothing. Daniel says, I want you guys to know that Nigeria is winning 5-0. 2 people have mentioned it. So, are you seeing something there? 2 people have mentioned 5-0. Okay, oh, if you are wise, you know what to do with that. Well, let's see how it goes. If it happens there, that'll be a big one. Oh. Bidemi from Isolo says, in Lionel Messi, I believe in football. Is Lionel Messi now football? Okay, Mohammed Fatihi says, I'm chatting from Abuja. I want Haaland to win it. Okay, Jibola Johnson from Ikorodu says, concerning the issue of the Ballon d'Or, I prefer Erling Haaland to Messi, of course. That's talking about. He goes on to explain why he does prefer that. Samuel is on the line. Hello, Samuel. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Hello, Samuel. Oh, we lost that call. Sorry about that. Please, you can just keep on trying if you want to get across to us. The numbers, like we showed you, is just there across the screen: 090241634440, and of course 0810764169. Okay, so we had the Minister of Sports in Lagos here, and he went to look at the stadium in Lagos. We're talking about the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, which now is the best stadium, but at one time it was Lagos. Let's take a look at this report as the Minister of Sports was here in Lagos to look at the stadium.
This is another visit by a new Minister of Sports to the abandoned Lagos National Stadium in Surulere. Minister of Sports, John Eno, touring the Lagos Stadium, which is now a shadow of its old glorious self. This visit has become a tradition for successive ministers from Bala Bawa Kaoje, Tami Danagogo, Tawhid Adedoja, Solomon Dalong, and not long ago, Sunday Dare, who made it a second office with a more frequent visit in his bid to restore the facility.
Courtesy of the immediate past minister, when he came here, he wasn't really too happy with what he saw. And so I think here was actually his primary aim to actually rehabilitate completely the three major components of this edifice. The scoreboard, as you can see,
It's working?
Yeah, the scoreboard is working. The pitch, and then the Tetan track. The philanthropists actually spent over $1 million from records that we have.
This Tetan track is...
This is Tetan track, yes, sir.
The scoreboard is working?
Yes, sir.
The pitch is complete?
Yes. As a matter of fact, they are also doing the maintenance of the pitch, that is post rehabilitation for. So
have you started using both the track and the pitch yet?
No, sir, not yet.
The last time an event held inside the main bowl of the stadium was 2004. Since then, it has been left to rot away with many sections out of use. But Dalong initiated a public-private partnership, PPP plan, which brought about the restoration of a section of the National Stadium complex, the Aquatic Center, in 2017, after 17 years of abandonment. For 6 years now, the swimming pool at the stadium has been functional, hosting local and international events.
We've been doing a lot of swimming activities at the pool. The pool is looking forward to training more swimmers, national swimmers. In recent times, and we've had lots of competitions, national competitions within the state and nationwide. We have lots of competitions going on, like sport leagues, city clubs, eco clubs. Even from the military side, we have the Nevers come for their trainings, come for their competitions too, and courses too.
Another working section of the complex under private management is the tennis center. This part, which has 7 courts, including a center court, is managed by the Lagos Mainland Tennis Club, keeping it in functional condition for training and development programs, competitions and recreation. Also under a private management is the restaurant of the stadium. After up to 2 decades, there are a few restaurants which match that of the National Stadium. It has 2 sides, the regular, which celebrates Nigeria's sports heroes who have graced the National Stadium, and an exclusive Chinese section for those with a taste of the foreign. Other sections in need of such intervention are the main bowl, which houses the football pitch and the tartan track, the indoor sports hall, the home of Nigerian basketball, table tennis, volleyball, and other indoor games, as well as the squash center. Building on Dalong's effort, Sunday Dare, as Minister of Sport, paid attention to the restoration of the main bowl. attracting funding from Chief Kessington Adebutu, Baba Ijebu of Premier Lotto, a new grass pitch, and an 8-lane tartan track have been installed. But there's still much work to be done with terraces for spectators, with concerns about the integrity of the structure, which had been out of use since 2004. This visit is a personal experience for the new Minister of Sports, to see things for himself and to have a first-hand experience on the state of the facility.
When perhaps he can again appeal to the sponsor to please extend the gesture also to the roofing to the amiant to so be an amiant roofing sheet. So very good, very.
A major talking point of Sports Minister John Eno's visit to the Lagos National Stadium is the concessioning of the facility to make it functional. According to Minister Eno, the plan and process has gone far and nearing conclusion.
And I'm glad that the processes towards the eventual concessioning of this facility.
Man, you see why Nigeria matter the tire person to talk, right? When it comes to sports in Nigeria, when it comes to Nigerian National League, there is a whole lot. It's a Nigerian culture, the lack of maintenance. I mean, look at the pride of a nation at one particular point in time, the National Stadium. The stability, the integrity of the structure is even, is even at risk. You can't even stand on that track and expect that place not to fall. There's a whole lot. At that time, it was a scoreboard that fell. We've had some parts of that stadium literally falling apart. Let's hope we get it right someday. Okay. All right. We're about to round up the show in here. I wish we could take up, please, for all of you who sent messages, we've taken as much as we can. We have well over 100 messages. I've just taken a few. They are just so much. I am sorry for those who could not take. We took quite a lot today, even more than we take on a normal day. Thank you. But remember, always keep them coming in whenever you're on the show. We will do our best to take the most messages we can. And also for those of you who called, for those of you who are unable to get through due to network, we're sorry about that. Please keep on trying some other day and you will probably get through to us. Let's just see if I can take one or two, just a few. James Damilola from Ikotun says, let's talk about Euro fixtures. Well, I will not talk about them, but I can reel them out for you. Azerbaijan will be taking on Belgium. Andorra will be taking on Belarus. It will be Estonia up against Sweden. Ukraine will take on the Three Lions of England. Kosovo will take on Switzerland. North Macedonia will tackle the Azzurri of Italy. And then Romania will take on Israel. All of that will be later on today. Okay, those are the matches, of course. Jaden, you've just been deleting your messages. 4-1. That's Joseph from Abuja. That's talking about his prediction for the match. Nigeria 5, Sao Tome 0. This is this caller is supporting message. This caller supporting message just a frustrated Barcelona fan. Miracle. Be careful. Okay, all right. There's just so many wisdom from Alagbado. Quite a number of messages there. That way we are unable. Patrick says Osimhen scoring a hat-trick tomorrow. That's if he starts, by the way. I wouldn't want him to start. Let's give it a chance to other players from the team. Favor says Messi all the way. Wow, quite a lot. Thank you so much. But we have to go. It's been a wonderful show. Thank you for being a part of the show. Also, a big shout out to Torres here following our man right there in Uyo, who give us updates on the Super Eagles as they prepare for that game against Sao Tome and Principe at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. We have a Super Eagles game to look forward to on Sunday. Well, at the end, the other side of the game next week, we'll talk about the impact from that particular game, and hopefully our fringe players will have had enough opportunity to impress the coaching team and, of course, take a claim for us in much more decisive matches. That is all on the show. My name is Mike Mesikeno. Thank you to everyone who's a part of the show. Also to my backroom team, thank you. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.